Namaste and welcome to our 2 o'clock edition of SCZ Live. I'm Shanae Anderson. Even though the zoo's closed, we're still caring. And I'm very excited today to be here with Mike Anderson and Brian Ratzloff, who are both with EB Construction, who are the general contractors for our construction of our entry complex and gift shop area. Brian, tell us a little bit about what's happening today.
So right over here is the main building, administration building. We are digging the elevator cage footings over here. And then if you come over here, we're doing the interior building column footing and footings over there. And then farther out, in the parking lot, we're pre-tying rebar for your big canopy footings that are out front.
You can see the rebar out there to the far side. So to orient everybody a little bit, Brian and Mike and I center. If you look all the way to the middle of the screen, that's kind of a tannish colored cement building area. That was the old restroom next to the gift shop, and right behind it is the Coke chimpanzee and orangutan habitat. So that kind of gives everybody an idea of where we're at.
And then the far structure you guys see where the plumbing's sticking up and the edge formers around the perimeter there, that is the new gift shop.
Okay, and the plumbing, Brian, are the big white tubes?
Yeah, that's all the under slab plumbing you see sticking up. We're getting ready to pour the actual building slab over there later in the week, but that is the complete gift shop over there, footing wise.
Great. So Brian, when we look at the site, you mentioned some of the different areas. Right here in the center, it seems like there's an open area between the administration building and the gift shop. What happens there?
Correct. So from where that skid steer is, a little bit to the east of that, there's a crossover plaza gate that will go between the main building and the gift shop building. That's where you guys will exit, enter, all that good stuff.
And tell us what they're doing with the concrete again.
We're pouring the main building footings. And then I guess the other thing I would add, I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you can see on the screen, the fire hydrant, there's a lip all the way around this thing, and there's going to be a seat wall that goes all the way around out to the front, and then there's another one that comes from the other side around to the front.
So again, if you're at the Cargill Learning Center, if you were walking into the Cargill Learning Center, the area right beside the building is approximately 3 feet taller than what it was historically. So you'll have a nice retaining wall in there where people can wait and visit with people while they're waiting to be picked up or dropped off.
Yeah, and Mike brought up a good point. So just here in the main building right in front of us, you guys see kind of like a little room with the rebar?
Yes.
That's you guys' safe room. It gets a concrete lid, a cap, and concrete walls. So that will be the storm shelter, if you will, for the main administration building.
Now, I know in the construction meetings, Brian, we've talked a lot about glass. What are we doing differently with this particular project than we might have done with others?
So, typically, every other project we do is like either storefront or a curtain wall system that has just your typical glass in it, insulated panels. This project is scheduled to have bird glass everywhere on the big panels, since how there's so much glass in this administration building. So I'm not the bird glass expert, but it'll have the bird glass rating for the, what is that?
For the different association that is certifying that. And from what I understand, it's using some different ultraviolet lines in it.
Yeah.
So if you come to the zoo using polarized sunglasses, you'll actually be able to see the lines just like the birds would.
I also believe when it gets wet, you will be able to see the exterior lines too.
That's great. So again, one more way that even though we're closed, we're still caring, making sure that with our new buildings that we're being as friendly and as conservation minded as we can be, even with our native wildlife that's around. Now tell me the bucket thing that's moving around here, what is it about ready to do?
That is our concrete bucket. We're pouring the footings with that. We're having some problems getting concrete trucks in and out of sand, so we take the bucket up there, fill it up, we bring it back, and we dump it in the footings.
I know watching the concrete and the different machines moving around has been one of our preschool kids' favorite things to do while they were still here. So a shout out to Animal Tales preschool kids out there. Hope you guys are watching all of the big trucks moving around.
Shanae, I would say the other thing that is right where we're standing is going to be your outdoor classroom.
Oh, that's true. So right over here, folks, if you remember, this was the courtyard to Cargill Learning Center. You had to go through that wooden channel to get to us. You can see that Animal Tales preschool door right there. But right below us here is where we'll have that Chautauqua, or that outdoor gathering, where we can orient groups as they're getting ready to come in for their learning program. I know Stephanie is asking if we're going to have another pond area at the entrance, and this particular entrance does not have a pond area. Part of that is from a safety consideration, just making sure that we don't have unattended water areas. It's also part of water conservation, though, to make sure that we are not continuing to put up waterways that will have to be continually utilized and resourced.
Yeah, and you'll still have the flamingo area and the interior ponds that this training.
It's been a lot of fun for us here at the Cargill Learning Center to watch construction, because we have a front row seat for it right now here in Cargill. And it seems like every day we come through and there's different activity going on, which is wonderful. We're still slated to be opening May of 2021. Is that correct, Brian?
Yeah.
Construction's all going well? Good weather?
Okay, some days.
Well, Facebook fans, thank you so much for joining us today for another edition of SCZ Live. We are here at the construction site for the new gift shop entry area of the zoo. Remember, even though we're closed, we're still caring.